Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, you've got Sadiq Bey. DeJounte Murray is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Sanders in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doncic kicks to Avdia. Gets the rebound. Here's Ayton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Murray, the pass to Bey. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Now, Doncic. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And stolen by Murray. Now the pass to Anderson. Okongwu grabs the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Doncic dishes to Ayton. Here's Giddey. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Josh Giddey has the size to absorb contact, doesn't let it phase him, just powers through the shot.
Murray kicks to Anderson. Sanders trying to get open, and it's Anderson that time on the assist by Murray.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what. And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Doesn't go that time. And it's Memphis the other way. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Avdia gets the bucket. He's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Anderson outside. Paul passes to Bey. Sanders sets the screen for Bey. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Doncic. He's perfect from the line this time. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pritchard passes to Durant. Oladipo outside. Over Ayton. The Jazz with another miss.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Dinwiddie outside. And Ayton throws it down.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Pritchard passes to Harris. Here's Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Utah. Left side Walker. And Duran slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Here's Pritchard. It's deflected. There's the triple. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giddey's got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
So it's Utah now, trailing by 4. Here's Pritchard. Harris, bounce pass. It's Oladipo on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it up high, and Duran slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. To the wing on the left. Avdia, the pass to Okongwu. To the middle. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under review.
In time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off him.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to...
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Chris Paul. Harris is out there with Sanders. Then there's Murray. And it's Bey in at the 3, the small forward.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Harris. Back to Murray. Now here's Paul. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he makes that one. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well. Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
To the left side wing. Here's Mann. Hits it from 3-point range. Mann's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Doncic. Bagley trying to free himself up. Takes it off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Harris outside. Passes it to Paul. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Anderson, he's checked in for Sanders.
Jazz substitution. Kyle Anderson.
Murray finds Anderson. No good on the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's the growth of it.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what
The previous play is under review.
different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Doncic finds Bagley. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through.
Here's Murray. Bagley with the block. They get it back, and the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Anderson. Now, here's Doncic. Harris trying to get free, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Utah calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
To the paint. Stolen by Anderson. And there's the pass to Pritchard. Oladipo taking his time here. Takes a three. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
52 seconds left to play here in the half. Doncic, bounce pass. Here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Harris. Okongwu comes in for Bagley. Javia's checked in for Jetty Osman. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Terrence Mann. Doncic outside. Here's Giddey. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Oladipo with the ball. Now Avdia defending. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Avdia. Here's Durant. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We did make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. We'll step away briefly, but we'll be right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this
break. Tremendous job finding the big dudes and letting them work.
And now, time to glance at the... And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this... to be. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Avdia out there with Okongwu. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Ayton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Paul dishes to Sanders. Kicks it to Murray. Over Giddey. Murray, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Ayton, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
For Utah, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. First free throw is good.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul, playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
Memphis leading by 15. Dinwiddie passes to Giddey. Back to Dinwiddie. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Anderson outside. Feeds it to Murray. Looking to get it going, and the layup is good. Murray's got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Giddey against Murray. And that one, good. He's got 10.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Murray, the pass to Sanders. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on 8.
Clearly a foul.
The Jazz have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Harris is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Mann comes in for Josh Giddey. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Utah also making a switch. Harris is checked in for Anderson. Pass to Avdia. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 15. Puts it up from 12. Murray, good. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Avdia. From past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Murray kicks to Paul. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Count it, good.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Doncic against Paul. Passes it to Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Harris.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And Utah making a change here. Duran, he's checked in for Sanders. Oladipo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And it's Pritchard in for Chris Paul. Oladipo.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move.
For Utah, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Victor Oladipo, 2 shots.
Oladipo hits them both. Doncic with it. He has 6. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Avdia can't hit. Jazz trail by 13. And the pass to Oladipo. Here's Pritchard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Harris inside. The kick out to Walker. For the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. A minute 42 left to play in the third. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Then they've also been successful running their offense through the post. They're making the defense respect that interior threat.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Okongwu, and it's Cedi Osman in for Avdia. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Doncic outside. Pass to Mann. Sinks the three-pointer. Mann's got 6.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Pritchard passes to Duran. Some solid defense from Harris. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
Whiteside's checked in for Memphis. Anderson, he's checked in for the Jazz. To the inside. No good, unable to end this run. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Mann gets the bucket.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Oladipo. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And Memphis making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. Bagley in the post. Defended by Anderson. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Here's Harris. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Grizzlies. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Anderson is out there with Bay. Then there's Sanders. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Murray in at the 2-guard spot. And here is Murray inside Sanders. And the dunk by Sanders.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Osman the pass to Bagley. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And Utah again with the bucket.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to Osman. Bagley in the post, working on Anderson. It's good. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. Knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Murray with it, picked up by Bagley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
Free throw good, Murray.
Taking 2 shots.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Grizzlies timeout.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. He's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Holloway. That shot misses. Ayton against Murray. And that one's good, Ayton.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Giddey against Murray from 12 feet out. The Jazz again can't hit it. Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Okongwu with the screen for Doncic.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
The Jazz making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Murray. And that one hits back iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Doncic feeling it out. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Doncic. Ayton's got 8 here in the quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely. Shot to stop the run. During the pass to Harris. Tatum against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Tatum no good. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Doncic kicks to Avdia. 34 seconds left in the game. Buries it from 3-point range.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Doncic against Murray. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
They say I'm moving ruthless.
Looking at tonight's matchup, both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Patrick Williams. Ball is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Nasir Little. And it's Williams in at the center position. Doncic, good.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Booker, the pass to Williams. Now here's Ball. And Ayton pulls it down. Doncic with it. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. To the middle. Here's Giddey. Yep, count it.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Williams lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Now here's Giddey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Doncic passes to Giddey. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Giddey against Booker. Williams with the screen. Booker can't get it to go.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end. Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Doncic passes to Giddey. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Little. Outside, Williams. Outside, Booker. Back to Williams. They swipe it. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
The Timberwolves trail. Booker, the pass to Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team first player. Someone everyone wants to play with.
All right, for Lonzo, what makes him such a great teammate, Smitty?
What it is, BA, he's always looking to others first. Lonzo loves to pass the rock. Defensively, he gives you full effort. So playing D, sharing the rock like Lonzo does, those traits make you popular in the locker room.
Here's Avdia. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the 6'9" Deni Avdia with great size for a wing grade.
Yeah, BA. You combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Hardaway. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Memphis leading. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Avdia. And here's Ayton. Williams defending. Shoots again. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's got his second basket.
They're really working the paint now.
Hardaway, the pass to Williams. Turnaround Jay. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Dinwiddie finds Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Yes, solid inside play. by Aiden, staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
That's good from Aiden. And when Aiden isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Bagley's checked in for Memphis. Doncic comes in for Dinwiddie. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Hardaway. Williams has got his second basket on the night. The Grizzlies have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Butler against Doncic. Pass to Avdia. Let's go with a 3. And he buries his first look.
I just love the ball movement.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Now here's Butler, guarded by Doncic. Shakes him. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 6 rebounds in the game. Butler against Doncic. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Avdia from the arc. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Hardaway. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here from deep. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Memphis with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And their defense has stood out. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
For me, it's all about the paint. I like how they've utilized the post, looking to dump it down and capitalize when they see opportunities. It's paying off.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Patrick Williams out there with Nasir Little. Then it's Ball. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a man a second late.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Memphis. So it's the Grizzlies now. They host the Hawks after this one. Pass to man. Here's Bagley. They get the rebound. Back to man. Goes back up. And that one's good. Bagley.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Back to Ball. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Just about at the halfway point of the season. Plenty of games left to watch and so many different ways to watch.
BA, how about this? I can watch any game in the league right now on my phone. That's just unreal. I just love what the NBA has done. The game accessible anywhere.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Pass the ball. The three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Dinwiddie outside. And here's Harris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Bagley, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, B.A., but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the second overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Dinwiddie, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Bagley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now... almost all their points coming from the paint.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Minnesota calls timeout. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks.
A line change here for Memphis. Williams passes to Williams. Now Hardaway. To stop the drought. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Doncic against Hardaway. Doncic left side. Outside Giddey. From outside the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Hardaway's shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Doncic. Here's Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Butler finds Hardaway. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. And they're pushing it up. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 6 points.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Outside Butler for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Butler against Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Back to Giddey. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And so it's Memphis.
When you create second chance opportunities, what they have, it's hard.
And changing gears now. And that is going to do it.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Josh Giddey, Abdia out there. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
What this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
6 to shoot. Back to ball. Here's Little. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Doncic outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. Williams grabs the board. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a low 26% from the field. Pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. The ball's knocked loose. Ball with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Booker. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Pass the ball to the paint. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Ball. Williams has got 6.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Giddey. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Little. Ball with it. Here's Williams. He's covered by Ayton. Williams passes to Ball. Back to Williams. Up top, Booker. Clock is at 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." PA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Ball against Doncic. Now here's Ball. Tightly guarded. Here's Little. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Out to Harris. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
There's Ball with a 3. The shot comes out.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Left side Bagley. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Williams comes in for Booker, and Butler is subbed in for Ball. Doncic against Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Chris, he's checked in for Little. Doncic hits them both, and the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Memphis has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Harris, a screen on Butler. Doncic passes to Harris. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Hardaway. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. They need this. And he lays it up and in. Hardaway's got 6.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Osman. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The putback. And it's Bagley with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Butler against Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Osman. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Hardaway. Williams on the wing. Pass to Hardaway. Up and over Doncic. Hardaway, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
On your feet, fans, here they go. Your Grizzlies. Substitution on the court. Grizzlies timeout. Hey, loud fans in the building, get a free pizza. Let's hear it for your Grizzlies breaker.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Get loud once again for them. Timeout by the Memphis. Let's turn up the noise and give a big welcome to your Grizzlies.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Timberwolves ball.
It doesn't go for him. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Robert Williams, Butler out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Kenrich Williams, and it's Nwora in at the 4-man position. And both free throws good for Bagley. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Dinwiddie finds Bagley. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a low 26% from the field. McConnell passes to Williams. And stolen by Bagley. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Whiteside. Now Dinwiddie. Whiteside with a screen on Williams. Dinwiddie passes to Whiteside. And he makes it. Whiteside's gotten his first points in this one.
Assertive move by Hassan Whiteside. He's a low rolling off the screen.
McConnell against Dinwiddie. McConnell passes to Williams. And Whiteside with a block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Chris, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timeout. And the Grizzlies call time here. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question. Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Dinwiddie passes to Ayton. And the layup is good.
So impressed with that bucket by Ayton. Fantastic body control from the big man.
Pass to Nwora. Back to McConnell. Here's Nwora. Inside. Here's Chris. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Giddey. Now Ayton. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Pass to Nora. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Chris the screen to the inside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight from deep. Giddey. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Pass to Chris. To the middle. Here's Nora. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Doncic is checked in for Dinwiddie. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Doncic. Doncic on the wing. Another shot. Another miss by Doncic. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Chris. 3-pointer. Avdia pulls it in. Memphis has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Here's Doncic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, "Coach wouldn't let me be me," too easy?
Well, B.A., I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in organizations. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed.
Williams is checked in for the Timberwolves. Outside Butler. Doncic for the block. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And he banks in the layup. And that's a double-double for him now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Add this one to the win column. Their 57th of the year.
And big-time bragging rights won today. Just grabbing that season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're on top by 49. 52 seconds left in the game. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Whiteside, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Bagley comes in for Okongwu. Osman, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Mann in for Giddey. Williams is checked in for the Timberwolves. Williams against Doncic. Two points. That one goes.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Booker, the pass to Williams.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Robert Williams. At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Doncic against Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They get it back. Doncic outside. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is...
I've been running